Mornings are usually so magical because I just get to appreciate everything about nature. The sky just looks so beautiful, the tea farms set nicely, the birds are happy to be awake, the dogs. It's usually such a beautiful moment. My favorite thing about mornings especially is our milk run with Serabi. It's usually the first thing we do. And on this particular day, I met the milk vendor harvesting her produce, and this was so fascinating. I just never realized, I didn't know how sorghum or millet looked like before they were dried up. It just looked like grass. So fascinating. And then getting to interact with them, it's usually just so beautiful.
Smart sana chako smart. Unataka kuona?
While interacting with my neighbors at the farm, I couldn't help but ask them how they usually feel after such harvests, because it looked so labor intensive. And the feedback was they do it delightfully because that's the land basically taking care of them. So that's the only way they get to make sure that it keeps doing that. And it reminded me of this banana that we harvested recently. It was so big. The experience was quite something. We literally had to do so much calculations just to make sure it landed safely. It was planted years back and it keeps feeding us till now. This homestead has come a long way, and in that journey, I have learned quite a lot. And one of the things I've learned is flexibility when it comes to goals. I remember in our first year, we really wanted a cow. Every single homestead over here has a cow. It's almost a sign of wealth. It is a sign of wealth. And I feel like it's because we are so dependent on milk. And we are almost addicted to tea. So we figured that it's time to get a cow. But we went to the market. The cows, of course, looked so shiny. They looked so good. But we ended up coming with Wanga. And then a few weeks later, we got Whitney, just so that they have each other. They've been so easy to feed. And I just love how seamlessly they've adapted or integrated into our lives. growing up, we used a lot of charcoal for our cooking. Firewood was not as a common concept, and it's still something that I'm still learning to be comfortable with, even while here. And one of the things that I struggle with is splitting wood into tiny pieces because I feel like the tools are not to be played with. And my intrusive thoughts keep telling me that someday I'll just slash my foot or something bad might happen. But I think I've made progress. Right now, what you see is actually really great progress. I can split something without having to call Chris. There's cooking matoke the normal way, there's cooking matoke the Kisii way, and there's cooking matoke the Ugandan way. I don't know which one wins between the two, but I'll stick to the Kisii way for now. And it's special to me, especially because it's Chris who taught me how to cook it that way. So it's very simple, and it's actually one of the most requested recipes on my platforms, Instagram that is. So basically, you add your onions, then you add your matoke, let it cook for some time before you can go ahead and add other spices or ingredients that you have. So this method gives you such good consistency. It's actually very, very different. I used to just add tomatoes, add onions, and then add my matoke later. So try it. Cooking matoke this way makes it so rich in flavor that you simply can't disappoint when it comes to tea. So you have to make sure the tea is equally flavorful. And one of the ways is by adding various spices like lemongrass. We have lemongrass in our garden. You can also add rosemary, although right now it hasn't grown to the quantity that we'd want it to grow. So I'll mostly just use lemongrass. It gives the tea such richness as well when it comes to flavor. So combining those two, and you have a very, very magical and just filling meal. It's so complete, so good. It's a favorite in our home. The past few days, we've been so busy as a family. Chris with some building work. I have had homesteading to do. Amy, the development part, has her running mad. She's growing so, so fast. So we decided that the one activity we could do as a family and maybe get a chance to just bond at a deeper level is weeding, because it's intense, but when we do it together, it makes it much better. So it's a beautiful day to do some weeding, and the process we're going to use is just uprooting them. so no jembes, and I think it's pretty fun. There are so many techniques to farming, and weeding is one of those things that has a technique to it. So I was doing it all wrong. In Chris's words, I was grazing instead of weeding. So he had to show me how. So you basically use your finger and you don't cut from the top, you uproot the whole thing. By the time we were getting done, everyone was just so hungry, so thirsty. But at least we had a good time. We told stories. Amy had a really good time just being out there. She loves chilling by herself and just listening to the birds and cooing. It's usually so adorable just to hear or listen to her. So we remembered some sugarcane that we had planted a while back, and this was the perfect time to have them, mainly just to quench our thirst. Sugarcane here is so juicy, it's so good, just super delicious.